Lead yourself first to supersize your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 22 of our No Nonsense November 30-day challenge. All this month, we're talking about a topic that will help you grow and build and supersize your business in ways you might not have thought about and super duper fast. If you just do one thing every day, you will have put in place 30 action steps that help you build and grow and supersize your business. So what's going to be today? Today we're talking about the concept and the idea. And I just, as I was setting up to do this video, saw a post by Alex Hormozy that said, listen, these are the 5 things you need to do to be successful as a business person. You don't need another mentor. You don't need another coach. You don't need another program. You don't need another training. You have to do these 5 things. And the 5th thing on that list was, if you're looking for somebody to believe in you, you have to believe in yourself first, which is right on this topic. All the time we say and we tell people, or at least I do, you have to be sold on what it is that you're offering other people, because if you're not, nobody else is going to buy into it either. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your products and services, if you don't believe you can really help people grow and transform and become a better version of themselves, if you don't believe that you can do those things and are setting the example for that, it's going to be a hard road, because everything we do, everything we create begins with an idea, a thought, and then us taking inspired action toward making that a reality. That's why I say, as soon as you think of something or notice something, take an action immediately to enhance it if it's something that's getting you the results you want, or stop doing it if it's something that is actually causing you to go backwards in any area or aspect of your life, especially in our business. Guess what? If we have a bad relationship, it positively impacts our business negatively. If we have a great relationship, a supportive relationship, that positively impacts our business, because we're not taking up any bandwidth or energy with that situation. All our lives are totally interconnected with all the 9 life framework areas, right? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, confidence, and communication, right? All of those totally interact with one another. And I share a graphic every month, which I haven't shared this month, of how it looks. It looks like a big old multicolored spider web. So how do we go about leading ourselves first? Well, I say first and foremost, become more self-aware. Understand who you are, what you stand for, what you do, why you do it, and then just start sharing that with other people as is appropriate, right? We don't spit up our business on everybody on the planet, because we're not for everyone. I'm sorry. In case no one told you today, everybody isn't going to love you. Everybody isn't even going to like you. Everybody is not going to want to get involved in your business or involved in your products and services, because it's just not the right time for them, or it's something that they have zero interest in, or it doesn't match their priorities. I love people who know what they stand for, know where they're going, and it becomes an easy yes or no for them whenever they're offered, or whenever they see an opportunity or a project, etc., or a collaboration, because it shows me that they're a person with integrity and character and boundaries and all the things that I always continually improve and aspire to have and create in my life. So this whole lead yourself first means become the person that you want to be, become the leader you want to be in order to grow and build and supersize your business. Because if you don't, your business will grow to a certain point and then stall out. And then you have to grow, and it'll grow to a certain point and stall out. Why? Because you as the leader are setting the example for everything in the business. You set the example by being on time, being consistent, being a problem solver, sharing information, being open and honest, telling people the truth, right? And it's always going to be our opinion is our truth, right? Our truth is actually our opinions, because everybody sees things differently. It's the nature of humanity, and it's pretty interesting. It makes things really, really interesting, I think. So teach others how to follow by your example. Set the example. Hey, if you want everybody to be on time to meetings, and like 5 minutes before they start, share that expectation, and then you make sure you're there 5 minutes before it starts, right? If you don't put something in place and then actually follow it and stick to it yourself, nobody else is going to. It's just like raising kids. Do as I say, not as I do. Never works. It just doesn't work, because people will always go with the energy the thing that has the most energy, and your actions have a whole lot more energy in demonstrating what you expect and want and desire than your words do. We give advice all the time. We talk, I don't know, at least I do, talk all the time, share our opinions all the time, but clarity actually comes from confidence, and confidence comes from living in alignment with who you are, being consistent with who you are across the board. I used to, and I will admit this, I used to be a different version of myself in corporate America. A very buttoned up, very serious, very action-oriented version of myself. Well, I guess I'm action-oriented everywhere, but very, very cautious about sharing anything because I worked in very male-dominated environments, and that just wasn't okay. It wasn't okay to ever feel anything or have any emotions. I mean, times have really changed, but back then I was a very different person, and it wasn't until probably my 5th corporate job that I went in to the interview and I said, hey, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is what you get. If this is a fit and what you're looking for the organization, I would love to be a part of it. If it's not, I'm going to keep looking until I find an environment where I can do that, where I can actually make a huge difference by being the example that other people need in that organization. Turns out I was a good example and the example that they wanted in that organization. And did I shake things up? Woohoo! All right. I digress. Our action item today is simply to think of one area that you're doing an awesome job setting the example and leading, and then pick one area, be a little bit vulnerable, be honest with yourself, that you know that you are personally challenged with. And you know what? The best way to deal with that is to talk to a couple other people in your organization about it and say, listen, as you know, I think it's important that I lead by example, but I am not strong in this area. How can I get better? Ask them, especially find a couple people you admire that are absolutely amazing at the thing that you want to be better at, and either watch what they do, follow what they do, pay attention to it. And if you can talk to them or message them, absolutely do that and say, hey, I value your consistency. How do you make that happen? How do you show up when you're exhausted and you just don't want to show up with energy and enthusiasm and excitement? I got answers for that. All right. That's it. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, make it an absolutely amazing day. And I will, of course, see you tomorrow.